Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Welcome back to an experimental update on the Steam version of the game on PC. If you happen to have opted into the experimental branch, you will be on 0.78.02. There has been an update to the game engine. It's now running on Unity 2019.4.20 F1. Steam SDK has also been rolled back to 1.48, but that's the boring bit. Nobody wants to know about that. Everyone wants to know about the inventory and how it's changed, because there are two new slots. Before, there was a hand at the bottom of the screen. You could do like I'm not going to take the obvious joke. Basically, it was empty hands. So if you put your spear gun in your hands and then you went to the empty hands, boom, the spear gun is no longer in your hands. But you had 10 slots in order to store stuff, and basically there was a way of putting an extra item, an extra non-stackable item in your hand, so you could be plying the 7 seas or basically Pacifica on your raft, and you could have something in your hand. And apparently that was confusing to people. So what they've done is they've added these two slots at the top. One of them is the item that you were holding, and the other one is to get rid of the item that you're holding. Basically, to give the item that you're holding a hand job. I went there. Oh, I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. Oh, I'm a bad boy. So the arrows, well, I'm going to take one arrow. Okay, that's now in my hand because, well, it's split the group. It's put one in my hand. If I go to empty hands, it's just going to put it back in the 1 o'clock position. If, however, I take the water bottle, which has 3 servings, delightful. All that water, probably warm at this point, and then put it in my pants again. Well, now the water bottle is over here, and everything here is shuffled round. Kind of a bit of an issue if you go, oh no, I need my torch, it's in the 3 o'clock position. Okay, well, you take out my pick, I do a bit of mining with it, the sun goes down, put it in my pants, and now it's no longer in the 3 o'clock position, it's in the 2 o'clock position. It just means that your inventory is constantly going to be shuffling around, with the exception of anything before that. So if the torch and the axe, well, they're going to remain the same position, but everything down here is going to shuffle when I pick out the spear gun and then put it back in my pants. Oh look, everything's moved except for everything before it. It's a weird way of doing things, but also it's supposed to be a little bit less confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some bits from the beach. 1, 2, 3, some tools. Nope, I went straight to put my hand in my pants, and my hand's now up in the air, so remember where it is. Also, there's a helicopter flying around. Sorry if you can hear that. Can't do anything about it. It's somebody's fallen in the sea, and they're all like, "Who, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi," and they're like, "No, we're the RAF." Actually, no, the RNAS. No, I don't know who they are. Probably somebody. Anyway, so now we have a full inventory. Cool. So we have a full inventory. Let's go to empty hands, because that's the logical thing. That will take this, which is already in slot 1, and go to empty hands. No, it won't, because slot 1 and slot 12 are in fact just what the old hand job system was all about. So I actually have to hit Q and drop the stuff on the beach. Excellent. That's also a pain in my butt. So remembering that this last slot is not in fact a slot, it's in fact your hand, and the hand next to it is not a slot. So you're not getting 12 slots, you're only getting 10 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. The crates, however, have changed. That's also a thing that's changed. So if we go and grab a crate, I'm going to go over here and grab a crate off the beach because I know one of these is empty. Yes, you're empty. Okay, I'm going to go back over here because I think we're in the shade over here. I hope we're in the shade over here, because otherwise we're going to be doing battle with the sun. And I don't want to do battle with the sun while I'm trying to explain, oh, we are doing battle with the sun. Anyway, so if I drop this boy down, it automatically switches to whatever the nearest tool set was. So it's automatically put the other crate in my inventory. I'm going to come back to that momentarily. Open up wood container. You can obviously switch between them by hitting the backpack button. Okay, cool, but I have a wood container in my inventory. Let's click on that. Don't do nothing. Okay, that's a bit confusing because the switching between the wood container and the backpack is actually this one here. This is not in your inventory. This is where the hand job symbol was. This is now switching between your backpack and your wood container. That should be a different color or something, but okay, fine. The wood container now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots. We can put 5 stacks of stuff in the wood container. There is a reason for that. Lots and lots of small objects like this cloth is a physics object. This rock is a physics object, and the computer needs to be able to calculate where everything is and how it's moving, how it's orientated, what it's doing. It needs to go through its dream diary. There's a bunch of stuff that the computer is going to have to calculate every time you walk around on the beach. If your game is very, very slow and you've got a billion objects but you haven't put them in containers, well, that's probably one of the reasons. So yeah, wood container. Also, this boy is now empty. We know it's empty because I didn't put anything in it. Let's take my axe and beat it around a bit. Okay, let's whack it around until there we go. So now we have 2 plank scrap, 1, 2, and a lashing. This is now the container system, so you can dismantle the containers and get some useful bits and pieces out of it. It in fact takes 2 plank scrap and 1 lashing to make a wood container. I'm doing battle with the sun. Okay, so let's build a wood container. Bonk. Let's do that. In fact, can I cool down by just jumping in the sea? I think we're going to have to do that. Sploosh. Oh, I didn't bring my spear boys, because that's the other thing we're going to need to look at. So the SPF is going up a little bit more. It's just because it happens to be the time of day. Oh yeah, if you weren't around for the last update, experimental update, the engine, the boat engine, now acts as a rudder when it's out of fuel. So that's a cool thing. If you hadn't noticed that or hadn't been on the experimental update, crude fishing spear. No. I need a crude spear. Oh, my inventory is full. Of course it is, because we just made ourselves a wood container full of stuff. Let's drop some bits and pieces down on the beach like an animal. Let's do this. There we go. Pick up the crude spear, put that in our pants. I keep going to the bottom of the screen in order to go in to put stuff in my pants, but that's fine. I'm going to go over here and pick up a couple of refined spears, because we've been making refined spears. I need to cool down again. Sploosh. All right, what's the time of day? 14:53. At 3 o'clock, we're going to avoid this whole SPF issue anyway, so in about a couple of in-game minutes. 14:58, 14:59, 3 o'clock. Okay, so it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is no longer trying to kill us as we're trying to explain all of this stuff. So I have a refined spear, I have a crude spear. Now normally what would happen is if you were throwing refined spears around, and you had a bunch of a few stacks of them. Oh, this is confusing, because now that is up. It's split this. Oh, yeah. This inventory system's a little bit. I like the old one. Not gonna lie. So one of the things is that you would go through all of your refined spears until you had done battle with the sea beast. And if the sea beast was still around, then you had to go into your inventory and select another weapon, whether it was your spear gun or your crude spear. Now what happens is it stacks the item types together. So the crude spear is a spear, so is the refined spear. So if we throw the refined spear, let's throw it. Bonk. 1 and 2. And now we're holding the crude spear, so that's just a little quality of life improvement. That's something I do like. I like the changes to the containers, and I also like the changes to the containers. The containers are definitely good, and this is good as well. So I'm gonna have to switch between here, stuff that into a container. That's fine. That now has 5 slots, so technically we could now rearrange everything. So before it had 3 slots, now it has 5. So we can take a lot more in terms of stuff on our raft. Our raft has essentially just been given an upgrade for all of its containers. So these 6 containers now can carry 12 more slots of items, if my maths is right, which is probably not. I mean, yeah, probably not. Anyway, I think that's everything. There is just one other thing to note. Speaking of having a bunch of stuff on a beach and everything being a little bit slow, I'm just going to pop into a menu a second because around here everything is okay and we've got VSync on. However, if I go into the main menu, if I go to options, if I go to graphics, vertical sync 2 frames ahead. Vertical sync 1 frame ahead might cause stuttering. Not recommended for laptops or low power systems. But I have noticed that if you have vertical sync 1 frame ahead, you can get a lot of stuttering. So yes, just a little thing to look out for there. Good, I think that's all the updates taken care of for this experimental version. It was quite a big update. It was over 1 gigabyte because of the engine change. I mean, shadows are definitely going to be glitchy on far away items, and I would need to go to another island in order to work out if they're still glitchy on other islands, whether the engine change would have affected that, which we can absolutely do. I think we'll probably do that in the morning. We'll take the gyrocopter out and have a little... Oh, Pig, can we get into the water? Pig, what are you doing? You're still here, forever running in a circle. Because you've lost your AI node, your pathing node. Oh, my pathing node is lost. Oh, sorry, old chum. Can't help you there. So as the sun goes down on what was another beautiful and quite interesting day in paradise, we should have some fuel waiting for us at the still. So what we can... I don't want to do that. I don't want to leap directly into the dark, dark water of the Pacific, because we don't know what's down there. And I keep seeing things swimming around down there. And I don't like that, because that's a little bit spoopy. And occasionally random things do spawn on the island that shouldn't spawn down there, because the game is still, well, it's still in early access. It's only been, what, 6 years? But then you stand here and you say to yourself, it's a beautiful game. It's one of those games where when you do get the opportunity to stop, when things aren't trying to munch you down or the sun isn't trying to straight kill you, it is beautiful. The inventory is still going to take a lot of getting used to, but it is still beautiful. Right, what is the time? 17:39. Okay, fine. We are going to need to probably work it out. Our torch is in our inventory. Excellent. Excellent. What in terms of fuel does the gyrocopter actually have? Oh, it's nearly got a full tank. Oh, of course it does, because we gassed it up last time. Right. We got some gas here, so what we can do is pick that up, slurp that down. I keep going to the bottom of the screen because it just feels more natural to pull straight down on the mouse. Maybe a controller thing would be like top left, but definitely pulling straight down. I suppose even with a controller, if you're using a thumbstick, pulling straight down is a lot easier than it is trying to go to the 11 o'clock position. Cool, so container empty, container fuel, container empty. I have an idea. Got an idea, lads. What I'm going to do is take this out. We got these nightmares on the beach, the goblin sharks, and the goblin sharks are here because, well, they spawned on the island. They're not supposed to, but they did, and I don't know why. Why would they do this? I don't know. So we're going to save, and then we're going to sleep. Okay, as we wake up in the morning, we can turn the torch off. The other update, the other big thing on this particular update is that the aircraft carrier has been fixed. If you were suffering from items falling through the aircraft carrier, that will now no longer happen. If you have lost items falling through the aircraft carrier, sorry, can't help you there, old chum, they're gone. Yeah, that's just a thing. If they fall out into the bottom of the world, they effectively get deleted. The bird snare not snapping to terrain properly has also been fixed, and the storage pointer drawing behind icon slots has also been fixed. So this storage pointer here now will be in front of the little icons instead of behind it. I didn't see that as a big problem since it can move around the entire circle, but whatever. We got some gas, we got a hand, we got a choppy boy, we got no water. Ooh, probably should actually take some water. I need water in my face. Put it in my face. We've got some food. We need to eat food and eat water. Curious. It's almost as if we are human. Okay, probably going to need a little bit more water there. Oh, we will go to another island and see if the shadows are all still biffed up and what have you. Oh, chum. Give me a second. We're going to need to get some water inside us. So what we'll do is we'll come down here because there. I know. Top right. I know there is some water here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Excellent. So I picked up some leaves, and the leaves will just drop in the water stills on the way back to the gyrocopter. Take the gyrocopter, ignore the guy on the clarinet who is just giving it some because it's the morning. It's just like, oh, I've just woken up. I'm just going to give it some of the old clarinet, you. All right, calm down. Calm down. You're not a water still. You are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That'll generate water while we're away. We got fuel in our pants, but that is. So what we can do is put some of the stuff in there. Do we need the refined pick? Probably not. We probably don't need the water bottle either. Probably don't need that or that. Wow, 5 slots. Actually, that really helps. I know it's really just a performance thing. It's not to help the player. It's a performance thing. I'm going to drop this over here with all of these. Excellent. So yeah, the more stuff you can put in wood containers, the happier the game is going to be in terms of speed. And we'll also pick up... Ooh, that's got a jerry can in it as well, with 100% fuel. Okay, I will... Alright, fine. Gyrocopter. Where are we going to go? Dunno. Let's get on and just fly. Fly away to another island. Oh, we started it off an incline, which means the gyrocopter is now hanging from its prop and just kind of, yeah, washing around a little bit weirdly. There is an island over there. I know there are islands out there. Let's see if we can hold E to stop gyrocopter engine. Yeah, probably not a good idea as we're flying over the world. I will say it's a little bit smoother with the VSync plus 2. So if you ever wanted to know what that does, well, that's what it does. Cool. I mean, we'll see if we can chop anything down here. We're going to need... So what we're going to need are parts for refined spears. We have a rule that we don't chop down the trees on our own island because why would we? Everything's getting a bit... Is it me or is everything getting a bit grey and a bit stormy? Oh, that's going to help our quest for shadows. Hello, I wondered if you wanted to look at the shadows. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going to get rid of them. You do that, game. You absolutely do that. Alright, so we have managed to sail into the eye of the storm. What we can do is we just land over here with this mess of dead crabs. Oh, and some of them are alive. All right, some are alive, some are dead. All right. Are the shadows still broken? No, we can't see them. All right, well that's a fun old thing. And then Mr. Krabs is there. Hello, Mr. Krabs. Gonna have to biff you up because otherwise you're gonna be a problem in the future. Bonk. There we go. There we go. Looks like I've been here before. Whoa. Okay. So we have some palm fronds which are just kind of on the beach. Why did we have so many palm fronds? Dunno. Well, we can drop the wood container down and we can make use of all those palm fronds. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Where is this go? Wait a second, where is this going? Pop, 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 pock. That's the backpack. Oh, that one's already full. Okay, cool. That was really confusing. I was just like, I am confused. What is going on? Why can't I fill the thing up? But of course, yeah, no, the icons, It just looks, it looks exactly like you're in your inventory now because of the 5 slots. I'm getting confused. I played this game for freaking 5 years. We nearly have enough crabs to make ourselves a chest set. That's depressing. What are you? Empty coconut flask. Oh, you're a coconut flask. Alright. Wood stick, pick you up. There's probably a snake and stuff around on this island. There is definitely... I mean, one of the reasons we're here is to look at the shadows, and there's no shadows because of the storm. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You can't chop down the big trees. You can chop down small trees. We don't need the palm trees anyway. So we'll grab you. I mean, technically, one of the things that we could do is just stand here with our mouth open and get hydrated by Mother Nature. That'd be fun. Oh, Mother Nature, just pour it straight into my mouth, won't you? Oh, the tree's over there. Okay, fine, fine. Well, we'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Hopefully, I mean, I'm basically waiting for the storm to pass. What's the time of day? It is 11:20 in the morning, which isn't too bad. We'll just chippity chop wood log. Chippity chop it while we're here, may as well, because it... I just wanted to separate it. I didn't want it to turn into sticks. That's not going to be a problem. That's not going to be a problem. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Oh, why is the hand in the wrong place? Also, this does not look friendly. This is not friendly. What's inside you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Originally this only had 3 slots, now it has 5 slots. Does that mean the loot table is going to start adding more stuff to it? Ooh, I mean, okay, yeah, I'm all up for more loot. That might actually be a side effect there rather than a... let's pick that up. Let's put that in the thing. Yes, don't. I'm finding it very hard to work out what is and isn't. Let's do this. No, we don't need rations at the moment. Okay, what's in our inventory? That's in our inventory. What's not in our inventory? All of that. Fine. So I'll stack this over here with everything else. It is a ridiculous amount of stuff that we now are able to carry. Let us come over here, and 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 logs. And it's going to help him. It's the top. 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Cool. That's full. That's full. Right. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, the other thing that happens when there's a storm is the lighting changes. After the storm, the lighting gets kind of reset. It's a bit of a thing. We can pick up the entire palm top. The reason we would be invested in trying to take palm tops and stuff home with us is that the leaves you can use for water and fuel. So for all of the stuff that you're just like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to be using that for fuel or water. Well, actually, yeah, you can use palm tops, palm leaves, and you can also use... There's a coconut there. Okay. You can also use fibrous leaves for fuel and water as well. So if you don't want to be chopping down all the trees and you do want fuel, definitely be throwing reusable leaves onto your fire as fuel. The storm is abating, so hopefully we're going to be in a situation where we can see if the world is still bugged in terms of shadows. Oh, Harry, you're a wizard. Right, okay, cool. So that's food and water sort of taken care of. We have... it's just too much. Too much dead things. Too many dead things. Okay. That's not. These are all full. I need another container. Okay, let's just pick these up. Put them in our pants. Hand over here. Okay. In terms of, are the shadows still bugged? The answer is... I'm going to go yes when you're moving. I mean, it's harder to tell. Maybe it's just because we had a storm. Hey, buddy. I don't want to be fighting that lad. Woodstick. Yes, I'll take you. Whoop, 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 whoop. And the woodstick. And then run away. Just run away. They still glitchy. The shadows still glitchy. Why are we worried about the shadows? Because they are a pain in the butt. Hey, buddy. I'm going to run over here then. Just going to stand here. Oh, wait. Can you get me here? One of the things you can't do is walk in the sea, which is kind of ironic. In terms of time, 14:08. So we've got plenty of sticks and stuff. We've got plenty of stuff in terms of building extra weaponry in order to go and fight sea monsters and what have you. Oh, I'll take the rock. Ooh, I'll take the rock. Yeah, that's confusing. Having it in slot 1 and then not being able to... Yeah, the inventory update is not something that is smooth. I can see why you would put it in experimental. By putting it in experimental, you see how players react to it, and you genuinely get the feedback in the old forums. And if players are unhappy about something, they are definitely going to let you know. A couple of piggies on the beach. I was hoping there'd be rocks as we do a once round of the island, just for any bits and pieces that we can pick up. We do have another slot here. Not really. I mean, we can witness the dance of the crabs. It's an ancient and beautiful dance. Yeah, as they just clip through the rock. Okay, we cannot. Oh, stamina's out. Rock in the pants. In the pants. And then we'll grab one more rock, because that will be a full stack. Excellent! I'll do it! So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12 just don't really mean anything. We can't pick these lads up, can we? No, that is something that we can't do. We could take this flask though, and then use that for something else. Okay, fine. We got plenty of gas. We got some resources. In terms of are the shadows bugged? The answer is I don't think so. I mean, it's after a storm. The storm does change lighting, so it's kind of very confusing. You would have to wait for a new day or a new game session in order to really work that one out. Okay, we will haul this stuff back, and then we can carry on our mission to finish the last 2 of the sea monsters, because we have 2 more sea monsters to take out. We have the Megalodon, and we have the boy with many hands, the many hand boy, the boy that he's got the tentacle man. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure I want to fight the tentacle man, because yeah. Ooh, that's not a thing. Like, the giant shark, I can understand. It's hello? Is that us? I was like, is that the music playing, or is that just the engine noise from the helicopter? Gyrocopter. So basically the Megalodon is an upscaled great white with the ability to jump. Oh. Ah. I mean, we've got half a tank gas. I don't mind. Is he got stuck again, or is he gonna go for it? No, the whale beastie. The whale beastie. No, the whale beastie is in fact active. Last time we recorded this, the whale got stuck. It was just like, I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. So we got a humpback whale. Excellent. I should really turn off the tooltips to make it a little bit more romantic when we see a whale beasties just swimming around. Excellent. Those trees don't have any leaves on them. Oh, no, they do. It's like, that's a bit weird. I'll tell you what, we're going to slam it down on the beach. like so. Bonk. There we go. We slammed down the beach. What was that? I saw you coming in. You're coral. You're coral. Okay, nothing to worry about. I'm going to leave it there for the time being. So yes, experimental updates tend to sit around for a while before becoming live. So there is no ETA on whether when this actually hits things like consoles or the main build of the game. It will just happen when it happens. But for the time being, I'm going to leave it there. If you like this video, definitely leave a little like because it helps the video. Leave a subscribe because it helps the channel. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.